TCBmHMH. This is Rock and Roll Racing as part of the Blizzard Arcade Collection on the Xbox One. Apparently this little bouncing light was a burn-in prevention technique that some games used back in the early 90s. Back when people used to play on projection TVs, it was a thing where it was like if you had a lot of static text like you're seeing here, they would prevent the burn-in by doing this. So if you get a lot of static screens like this, there's the risk of burn-in. I want to say that plasma TVs have the same problem. Don't know about OLEDs, though. But when I'm recording, when I'm compressing this video, it's actually not going to be a problem. I might have mentioned this before. This game's frame rate isn't great. I want to say normally on the Super NES on original hardware, it runs at about 20 frames a second, I want to say, so it's not the smoothest game. They might have cleaned it up in the definitive edition, which we'll get to later. But for now, I'm going to play the game normally, the way I remember playing it, which is on a Super NES. If there's any choppiness to the video, that's basically it's accurate to the original hardware. The game was not that smooth on Super NES. I would say it ran better on, what was it? RC Pro-Am had a higher frame rate than this game did. So keep that in mind. But I would argue it's a better game because it's more accessible and less frustrating.
The stage is set. The green flag drops.
Division B. Yep. Hit him with the rocket. I want to say that rocket does 2 pips of damage. Oh yeah, I have a rocket. So I press the Y button on this Xbox One controller, and I get that rocket. But I can drop mines. Just have to get in front of somebody first. Yeah, missed. And I think this car is a higher top speed than the other cars on the track, so there's also that. Got him! Okay, hold on. Get the rocket going. No, I'm not. Not blowing up yet. Missed. I got a much faster car than anyone else in this race at this point. Eventually, they'll level up too. I'm going to keep this car for a while. There's a hovercraft we're going to get later. No, I'm not. Let's drop some mines. I'm 2 turns ahead of everybody else. Okay, I should have picked up that healing item. That first aid kit. Pretty good shocks on this thing. It handles jumps way better than the car I started with. That was way faster than anyone else. So I'm glad I saved up all that money to get this new car. So I'm going to be in first place for at least 4 more races, if all goes well. How much are the rockets on this thing? I would argue I don't really need them. Yeah, they cost 20K. I would argue the mines are more important, and those cost 20. So we'll just hoard this money for later. So the weapons are more expensive on this crate.
Let the carnage begin! Viper's about to blow!
Did he drop that mine? We're gonna hit the rocket in just a second. First place. Drop the mine. Yeah, there's no recovery when I hit the ground. So all the shock absorbers aren't really needed with these jumps. Kind of impressed. Give me that gold. Missed. Messed that one up. Should hit the rocket later. This rocket's very useful on straightaways like this.
Vipers look lost out there.
I think someone hit my mine. Give me the cash. Got it. There we go. Still hit the wall. Sometimes the wall will help you out. The wall will stop you from sliding around. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, so I hit the spikes, I couldn't turn. Good enough. Gonna win this one going away. Winning this one by 2 turns. I won this one by 15 seconds.
Scores a first place knockout. Shred finishes second. Viper the weak third. Rip is in another time zone.
So yeah, these races aren't gonna last as long because I'm way faster than everybody else. So what would I buy if I were in first place? Well, a bunch of mines, obviously, because I'm way too fast for everybody. I would argue I don't even need shock... There are no shock absorbers, right? Yeah, there are shock absorbers. Why would I need them? I might need them on another track. I don't need them on this track, because as you see, when I land, my car doesn't jostle the way it did with my first car. So this car has much better shock absorption than the last car I was using, apparently. So since I'm always going to be in the lead, I'll just drop mines. And I'll win that way.
The stage is set. The green flag drops. Viper is about to blow.
Excuse me. Ow! Bastard.
Viper jams into first. What's lost out there?
No, I'm not. Drop 2 mines on the side of the track where I don't need them.
Lights him up.
Yeah, drop those mines in the middle of the turn. They'll do the most damage. I gotta go on the straightaway a bit later. I gotta use my rockets on the straightaway here. What's that mine? I think I dropped that mine.
Rip was blocked out there. Last lap. Is dominating the race.
Gonna win. If you can spin at the end, you're really good.
Scores a first place knockout. Viper finishes second. Rip is a weak third. Shred is in another time zone.
Eventually, you wind up getting like homing missiles. At that point, you're gonna need like extra armor because enemies start peppering you with homing missiles. So it gets really nasty later in the game. Okay, if I win one more race, I'm ready to advance to the next level. I can buy another mine, actually. There's an argument to be made that I don't even need to buy any more mines. I just need to win races. But the mines are so I can make money by blowing people up. Which is fine.
Let the carnage begin! Viper is about to blow!
Got him. Didn't need that armor pickup.
Shred is dominating the race!
Missed the gold.
Viper
Shouldn't have
was
dropped that
blocked out
mine there. Got a straightaway coming up. Ow! Ah.
Rip fades into last. Darkwing is about to blow.
No, I'm not. I can take 2 hits. Coming up on a straightaway. There we go. So right out of the turn, get a little bit of extra juice with the little jetpack. Drop 3 mines for the first turn. Take that gold.
Viper was lost out there. Viper fades
Got
into
it.
Last lap.
Get the straightaway. Hit my own mine. I remember in the Genesis version there are no sharp turns because there were only 3 buttons they could play with. So I think the compromise was there was no sharp turn function in that game. So if you got turned around, there was no way to get righted again, which is as weird as that sounds. I'll play the Genesis version later. I mean, the music sounds terrible, but the fact that there are fewer buttons to play with probably hurt that game. Because what you need to accelerate, maybe press up on the D-pad to use the jump jets. I don't even remember. But that game did have 6-button functionality, if I recall, because there was a 6-button controller on the console. I just don't know how the 3-button setup worked. It might have been unplayable for that reason. Okay, I'm ready to go. So let's do a quick save here. Already got my password, so we're fine. Okay, so let's earn more money until we get to the next area. I'm not going to buy any more mines, but I will save up for the next... I don't even know what the next car is. That's the problem. I can hoard my money. I can buy more upgrades later when I get to the new planet. I can buy more rockets, I guess. Hit him. I'm in front. Yeah, I dropped a mine from the 4th place. That was a bad move. Tarquin jams in the 1st. So I have to hang close to the near side of the 3rd turn to get that money. Drop mines. Where's the money? Here. There it is. I missed it. Missed that one too. Amazing. It's the only reason I'm doing these races. Yeah, drop mines next to each other. Can't avoid them all. Give me that money. Missed that one. I got that one. There's an argument to be made that I should just turn around and try and blow people up that way, just for funsies. Yep, rocket out of the turn. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, loot. Got it. Another 1,000 clams. Always spin at the finish line. Always spin at the finish line. Just like in Cobra Triangle. I tend to believe they should have just hired Rare to do the engine for this game, but hey. They were learning how to make video games back then, I understand.
Let the carnage begin! Viper is about to blow!
Got him. Ow. I'm gonna bust a dude in the mouth. Ow! Not anymore he is. Ow! Need the health pickup. There we go. Not great, but it's something. Get in front of me, I dare you. See? I dared you. Threw him up against the wall. They were good. Hitting the straightaway. How'd he catch up to me? Maybe he's got some top speed boosters. Cause that car, that purple car does not have jet boost. Here we're gonna mine him in a second. Got him. Did I get the attack bonus? Maybe he didn't run over my mine. I'm gonna win this one. I got a couple of mines so no one can get in front of me. Yeah, those spikes will mess you up a little bit. Anyone gets in front of me, they're getting a fistful of missile. Got it. Old game, son. Okay, I'm not going to buy any more, but I do want to buy another car at some point. Like I said, I forget when the hovercraft shows up. There might be something before the hovercraft, I forget. Like I said, just hoarding money.
The stage is set. The green flag drops.
So grab that money right off the bat. Nothing I could have done there.
Viper's about to blow.
Got him.
Rip fades into last.
Technically not an attack bonus.
Shred is dominating the race.
Bye, fellas.
Jams into first.
Jostled a bit at the end of that jump. And I missed that gold.
Tarquin powers
So
up.
do a tight turn next time. Just for the finish line. We're gonna need a tight turn here. Yeah, there. Got it. Want to make sure I got that cash. Got a bunch of mines.
Viper fades into last.
Jostled a bit. We're okay.
Dominating the race. Last lap.
Drop a bunch of mines. Those spikes help me make the turn, if I'm being honest.
Tarquin should avoid mine.
Tarquin should avoid mines. Sass me, son. Jostled a bit on the jump there. Still win. Spin to the end.
Tarquin scores a first place knockout. Rip finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Viper is in another time zone.
One more race to go. I think we've won them all so far. Yeah, I've won them all so far.
Let the carnage begin. Viper.
Someone already ran over a mine at the beginning of the race. Good lord.
Viper fades into last.
Yeah, don't stand in front of anybody.
Jams into first.
Jams into first. Got that many. Missed that one. I got one speed boost in the final straightaway. There we go.
Tarquin is dominating the race.
There's money on the top, on the just for the finish line. Ow! Careful. I think someone might have hit that mine.
Rip fades into last.
Get that money. Remember, we gotta stay tight to the finish line. That one. Missed. Okay, screw it. Drop a couple of mines for funsies. Ow. Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
About to blow.
I need health. There's money up here, though, right?
Rip was lost out there.
Yep, there it is.
Tarquin is dominating
Just
the
hoarding all this cash, like Bobby Kotick. Darn it! Ah, that's a really tight turn. It's Bobby Kotick, right? Anyway.
Shred fades into last.
It's gonna be a tight turn.
Is about to blow.
Can't get it. Oh well. It's only $1,000.
Scores a first place knockout. Viper finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone.
Ready to go. Save it. Why does Captain Braddock sound familiar? Might be another Blizzard game. Yeah. I guess halfway decent Mode 7 for this part. I mean, there aren't that many good Mode 7 effects, but that still hold up. I guess this planet effect is kind of interesting. Call it SVCS. Rock and Roll Racing Part 2.